Good morning, class 6. I am here today with yet another topic, civilization. Yes, civilization. The concept of civilization is closely connected to cities. The concept of civilization is closely connected to cities. Why? Because most of the developments take place in cities. Yes, the word comes from the Latin word civitas, which means city dwellers. Dwell means to live in. Okay, to live in. It means dwelling. If you are a city dweller, you live in city. The chief features of a civilization are as follows. So, what are the chief features? What are the main characteristic features of civilization? The first one is urban settlements. When we refer to cities, we use the term urban. Okay, when we are talking about city, we use the term urban, and when we talk about villages, we say rural. Are you clear? Specialization in various crafts. So, various kinds of crafts, whether it's handmade or machine made, whatever kinds of crafts are manufactured in cities, and they are produced if they are handmade. The crafts, if they are handmade, they are found in cities. Trade between cities. So, trade between cities, the buying and selling of things between cities takes place, which generates economy, and thus economic stability is maintained in this manner. Application of technology, which gave people control over nature. Yes, this is a very crucial concept which I will like to introduce to all of you. I will repeat myself. Application of technology which gave people control over nature. Now, back when humans were nomads, yes, when humans were nomads, they used to worship nature. Yes, if you see early humans, that chapter, you will come to know they used to worship sun, rain, tree, fire to appease the nature, the god of nature. Yes, and humans worked according to the forces of nature. They did not work against the forces of nature, and that is called naturalization. Of humans. Okay, naturalization of humans. Why? Because humans worked according to the forces of nature. Right. Nowadays, what do? We complain when it is too hot. We say, oh no, it is too hot, I'm sweating, it's scorching, we want some rain, we want some cold. And when it is cold, we say, oh no, it is too much cold, we want some heater, and bonfire is lit up and people gather there and sit near the fire to warm up themselves. And when it is too much rain, people start complaining, it's too much rain. So early humans didn't do that. Early humans flowed with the flow of nature. They were okay with the seasons of nature. Yes, they did not work against the forces of nature. Alright, and that is why it is termed as naturalization of humans, where humans worked according to the forces of nature. But now if you come to this point, application of technology which gave people control over nature is humanization of nature. Humanization of nature. Yes, where humans make nature work according to the comfort of humans. Yes, now let me take the instance of summer. When it is too much heat, what do? You turn up the AC, you turn up the fan. Yes, and when it is too much winter, you turn on the heater, isn't it? You are using the technology. All these are technology: AC, air conditioners, heaters, toasters, that whichever gadget that runs on electricity is the modern technology we are using to comfort ourselves, and to some point to luxuriate ourselves we are using the latest technology. Yes, and that is how humans got control over nature with the help of technology. Alright, division of society into social groups. There are different kinds of social groups you will come across gradually while learning: Shudras, Brahmins, Vaishnavas. Alright, these all are the various groups of societies, and back in olden times things were not public as much public it is now. Yes, wells used to be separate, temples used to be separate. The higher caste people had temples separate for themselves, and the lower caste people weren't allowed to get into the temples, as they considered the lower caste people to be untouchable, or you can say Dalits. If you see in civics, the people who are untouchables were termed as Dalits. Alright, so division of society took place with the emergence of civilization. Yes, still it is divided, and in olden times it was specified that the son of a barber will be a barber, the son of a farmer will be a farmer. But is it prevalent nowadays? No, it is not at all prevalent like that. Now the son of a barber can be an IPS, an IAS, or the son of a farmer can be a teacher, doctor, engineer, or whatever. That custom is now broken. Yes, the tradition, that orthodox, is now eradicated. Now come to the next point: emergence of some form of government to maintain law and order and collect taxes. There are different kinds of government. One is monarchy and the other is democracy. Monarchy is where either the king or the queen rules. For example, Bhutan, now there is monarchy, there is democracy, but in some countries other than Bhutan, I am not talking about Bhutan, exclude that, where the king or the queen rules. If you take Queen Elizabeth II of England, she rules the monarch. No, she is now ruling she is now ruling England. So that is the form of government. Which form? Monarch. And the country we are living in, India, it's a huge democracy, where people people elect their representatives. No, we cast vote, don't we? And then elections are held. Alright, so different forms, emergence of some form of government to maintain law and order, and also to collect taxes. Taxes are collected for the welfare of the people of the society. No, building roads, bridges. Where does all these money come from? It comes from the taxes. Different religious ideas and practices and artistic expression. Different religious ideas emerged, be it bhakti. No, it's a kind of devotion that comes under Hinduism. It emerged back in ancient times. Yes, different religious ideas came out, the followers came out with different religious ideas to worship different forms of god or goddess, and practices, different kinds of rituals were formed in order to follow the worship. Yes, and artistic expressions. Gods, we represent gods in the form of art. Yes, art forms, but in some religions there is no form of God. So this is it what defines that different religious ideas and practices in artistic expression. So this is it for this class. Thank you all and have a great day.